Hello, hello. We're back. Gonna do more challenges. Today I might do another slow challenge, as in not a 30-minute challenge. I think I might just do some stuff in Reaper. There we go. Let me open up Reaper really quick. Still getting a feel for it. Oh, one thing that I got since the last beat that we did in Reaper from last week, I believe. Yeah. But the new thing that I finally got was the BBC Symphony Orchestra by Spitfire Audio. This is something that you have to like fill out a questionnaire and stuff, and then you have to wait for a while before they give you a link to download it. But finally got it. I'm just gonna poke around with it a little bit. I'm gonna adjust the buffer size. Some of the crackling. I upgraded the connection from my computer to my audio interface, but that didn't seem to fix the sort of crackling sounds. I need to look into that more. But anyways. The layout of this is interesting. Like, it's definitely more visual. You just sort of pick out different sounds that's sort of laid out like a orchestra layout, I guess. So you're sort of picking out presets on like a visual button board, which is sort of funny. But the sounds aren't bad. Timpani, untuned percussion. The reverb is interesting. It doesn't look like I have a way of turning the reverb off, though. You just like can add some more. It's weird. And can you like combine sections? That'd be sort of nice if you could. What is this? It doesn't explain. Oh, that's for choosing which one you want? Huh. Weird. Okay. I don't fully understand what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna hover over this for a sec. This is an information panel. I'm hovering over it. It's not telling me anything about techniques log. Huh. Okay, well. Maybe for certain things it does something? I have no idea. The other thing that I'm curious about is how it has a red circle on one side and a green circle on the other side. Yeah, this is like a mixture of an educational tool. It's like sort of teaching you about symphony orchestra. Huh. We'll just start messing around with stuff. We'll try and use this at some point today. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it. Anyways, that is that. I was watching a little bit of the Disclosure stream today, watching some production techniques. It was interesting seeing him, Guy, spends so much time at the very beginning working on drums, specifically hi-hats, because that's something that I just like don't think I've ever really done. Just spent that much time doing hi-hat production. I need to watch sort of more of their videos and or streams, because I'm sort of curious if that's like how regular of a thing that is. He made it sound like he made it sound a little bit like it was not usual, but the way that he was approaching it seemed fairly comfortable for him, and it just was interesting. The other thing that was unique is for all the drum sounds and early production, he has a bunch of tracks, and he'll have like a track that is just essentially a sampler with tons of different hi-hat samples in it that he digs, and was just like layering up several different hi-hat samples into a hi-hat pattern. Yeah, interesting workflow. Definitely not something that it's in my normal sort of wheelhouse. Yeah, it definitely seemed like it allowed him to get ideas down pretty quick, being able to just like play the hi-hat so quickly and then like go up and down finding a hi-hat sample. So something I might mess around with. But honestly, I haven't found a sampler that I really like in Reaper or a VST sampler. He was using battery, which is popular. Do I have? Actually, I sort of want to see if I can find something really quick. VST drum sampler. T-Rex 606. Okay, it's just basically a TR606. These are what I want. I'm just like looking at some different options. Drum burst. I think someone mentioned. I don't need anything too complicated though. Like I want to just load in samples and maybe have just very simple like envelopes for the playing back the samples. Free sampler VST drums. First video that comes up is still all. I guess I'll bring this over here. Why not? Sitala. Just load in samples. It looks like the nodes that they're connected to are down here. 6 knobs, 16 pads, drag and drop. Okay. I dig it. Yo, how's it going, Epilogue? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this. Trying to find a sampler, sort of like, I guess, redrum in Reason. But I just want something that is like relatively simple. That I can put samples in and then play back on a keyboard. I was just talking about earlier how I was watching a little bit of the disclosure. Oops. The disclosure stream, and we have to scan for it real quick. VST. See if this comes up now. Why? I don't really understand why this happens, why it wants to use so many tracks. I mean, I get that it's nice having the option of having separate things come out separate tracks, but the fact that it prompts me every time is sort of annoying. Okay, so it has a factory kit, just 808 sounds. It's not bad. But let's see how supposedly it was drag and drop. Oh, okay, that's nice. So one of the things that I found to be interesting in the disclosure stream is when Guy was making a track from scratch, what they started with conceptually was they had a BPM and there was going to be halftime. And he started with drums, which makes sense if you're trying to make something that's halftime. But he specifically spent like a good amount of time just doing hat work. And the way that he had his project set up is he would have different tracks with different sort of specific types of drum sounds. And so, and this is something that I really should do to speed up my sort of songwriting process, is getting rid of hats that I don't like, because it's easy to just keep getting new like drum sounds and adding to your kits, but like getting rid of ones that you never use or feel like you're gonna never use, that's something that's for me really hard to do, because I don't know, I feel like maybe there's a context where I'm gonna want one of these sounds, but it just makes it harder to find something that you actually do want when you want it. Yeah, I definitely am as well, and I think it's just like easier to get new samples than it is to consolidate and organize the ones that you have. I mean, getting fresh sounds there's definitely, I think, plenty of value in that, and it can be inspiring. And you don't want to get stuck making the same sort of stuff over and over again. Yeah, no, it is very time consuming and not very fun. But like when you are organized, it makes things run so much smoother. But going back to what I noticed, so how does this? Oh, interesting. This is like a browser here. Oh, and this like bar at the top is how far through the file it is. That's weird. Shape. Okay, so here's some basic envelope stuff. Well, that's cool. So far, I'm digging this program. How do I reset this? Okay, there. Alt click. Tone. Oh, huh. Yeah, that's one thing that's I think Reason has sort of been the furthest behind on, is having good visual representations of what's happening. I remember like learning music production and like working in the studio. I was always sort of taught to be doing stuff with your ears rather than your eyes, and so you shouldn't really rely on visual representations, but it can be helpful in understanding what things are doing and for learning in general. This doesn't have any visual representation. Or actually, maybe it just doesn't because this is mono. Yeah. I mean, they have lots of visual representation in like how you patch things together, and the cables and everything that were what drew me in initially. but yeah, sometimes it felt like it took so long for Reason to have equalizer that would show you like a spectrum equalizer where it would like show you the sounds that were coming in, and so you can sort of visually see if there's like a specific frequency that is something's not right. It took a lot of versions before they had that, and then now they have more visual representation, like in the Europa and the grain and stuff. But before those devices, there wasn't a whole lot of visual representation. So this is relatively simple, but I dig it. It's most of what I wanted. Audio outputs. Yeah, I think this is basically what I wanted. But going back to what I was saying about what I saw Disclosure doing is he would have he was using battery, but basically he just had different samplers that were a specific sample. So like this one would be, can I rename this, like hats? So in his project you'd have like hats, kicks, snares, and then on the keyboard he'd have all sorts of different hats that he could just like go around until he found the hat sample that he liked, and all the samples in that were ones that he already sort of liked. Let's see, we're in Splice Reorg. Let's see. But as a result, he was able to just start playing hats and also having variation in hat sounds in and start like recording that down rather than like having to poke through too much. I liked the concept as far as being able to get ideas down quickly. Okay, I'll take this one. And maybe I want to put like the more open hats towards the back. Yeah, I don't want that symbol. I feel like I don't have the best ear for hats. Like I can't like, I'm not good at playing through hat samples like this and being like, oh, that's the one. There's definitely things that I like, but I feel like there's so many hi-hats that I don't like. And I feel like maybe I like second guess myself and think that I'm wrong in not liking a hat sample, because if it's in this pack, obviously someone likes it or someone uses it. I do like this Fote hat a lot. I've used it plenty. Okay. Oops, I just replaced the hat that I actually didn't want to replace. Okay, there's a couple more open hats. get one more in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here's our hats one. Just let's see if we can save this really quick before moving on. Save kit. Where do I put this? I guess there's probably a Reaper folder. No, actually, I'm going to put it in my main source sample folder, I think. New folder. Patches. VST patches. I guess. I don't know what to call it. Hats. Okay. And then I was gonna start with just making a song, but I'm switching a little bit to organization here, and then we'll make a song. So we have hats, and now I want to make a kicks one. I definitely use this one a lot. Well, I definitely use this one a reasonable amount. Okay. Any other ones in here that I use? I do like that one. I do like that one. I'm not sure about this one, but I'll throw it in anyways. And then let's see if I can find any in the Kenny Beats one that I've been using a lot. Yeah, I've been getting more comfortable with Reaper. I honestly haven't used it much since last week, so not much has changed. But yeah, like yesterday and the end of last week, I was doing all Reason stuff, so I haven't really done anything since last week's like all day song thing. Yeah, I was out of town Monday and Tuesday. But have you been musically? Have you been working on anything? Do you have any projects that you've been working on? Or is it more of a sort of back burner thing right now? I guess I want some more front end stuff. Sweet. just like individual sort of songs, or any sort of like project idea, I guess specific style. I'll try and find 4 more if possible. Epic. Epic, like sort of soundtracky epic, or like EDM epic, or what genre of epic? Big room house epic? Festival house? Sweet. Have you messed around with vocals at all yourself, or maybe a friend? Someone you know? Or acapellas work too. Yeah, so a little higher. Did I have a... Yeah, 36 was right on here. Okay. This will be my kick one. Save kit. Where's my window? Oh. Shoot. Dang it, I saved over my hats. There's a save as. No vocals. Yeah, with the sort of band project that I've been doing, we have a vocalist, but I like never mess around with vocals on my own. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, well, gonna resave this as kicks. Dang, I was happy with that hats one. Need to rebuild it really quick. Oh, sweet. Florence the Machine is awesome. I'm a big fan. Definitely listened to a lot in sort of late high school and a bit after high school. I haven't heard. I don't feel like I've heard anything recently. Have they released anything? No, those are what I want. Shake it out. Yeah, I haven't listened to Florence and the Machine in such a long time. I feel like just like that first album, I've heard a lot. I don't know the rest of their material that well. Definitely a very iconic sound though. I don't know if I even like this sound. Let's see. Okay. Get this Fote hat in. This arc one I really like. Is that one? That's that one, okay. Okay, we'll do these last 4 as open. Hmm. Hmm. Hat, kick. Hat. This one's so like late. No, I can't move this at all. Huh. It would be nice if you could just like have a front and end sort of. You basically affect the end with this shape knob, but the front is always going to be there. That's fine. Okay. Okay, just a couple more hats. I'll go back through the Kenny Beats ones. Close hats. Okay. 2 more open hats. Symbols, open hats. That's the same hat. Okay. Now we are going to save as hats. Okay. Kick hats. I almost don't want to do the snares now because of the amount of time that this took. But I'm going to just try and throw something together quick. I'm going to open up a new one so I don't easily make the mistake of saving over and ruining that one that we just did again. Okay. So, snares. It's interesting. This is something I actually do think is valuable, having my snare one, because I feel like there's a lot of snares that I don't like, and I've been noticing more recently that there's a specific style of snare that I like more. I'm going to have a couple of these more common or popular ones. But I think I like the very sort of rim shot sort of snares most. Okay. Go. Okay, beats, snares. Yeah, like I do like these sort of sounds. And then, even though it's not a snare, something that I use often as a sort of snare sound, are the Forte drums. Is it in percussion? It might be in snare. Yeah, I do like these sounds. They're a bit tonal. I also like that one a lot. Don't want to get too... I should just have like a separate percussion one of these. I think I'm going to get started after this snare one though. I don't want to spend the entire stream just filling up these samplers. Snare. A little bit of a slow. These sound like the same snare, just pitched slightly differently. What is this? Okay. So we'll do save kit as, I'll name it snare. And let's see what we can do here. So we have, this one is hi-hats. And then we're gonna open one more to be our kick one. Oh, there's a hi-hat and a kick one. Let me just fix that real quick. Get one more kick in here. I'm gonna see if I can get another Forte one, just because I do like his sound so much. Where's our Tennyson one? Sure. Okay. Okay, so I am going to start with some sort of chords or something, because I don't know what tempo I want yet. I'm not that big on deciding on a tempo before I even have any ideas down. There's not like my favorite tempo or something. And even though I do it probably a bit too often, I do like sampled tones. Oh, don't want this playing yet. This envelope. Mod envelope isn't doing anything. Our amp envelope is definitely doing something though. Okay. I want to tune this really quick though. This probably has a way to tune itself, but I don't know it well enough yet, so I've been just doing it by ear. It actually might already be tuned. It does say C, so okay. Okay. Yeah, I dig this sound. Probably gonna affect it a bit more. I just want to get something down. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna try 140. Have our loop like this, and I'm gonna bring the buffer size down just to record. Boom, and I want oops. Why didn't it? I almost want this up a bit, or I'll turn this down just so I can hear the tick better. I like the basic vibe of that, but I'm going to slow it down a bit. 130. Let's do Glue items. Okay, and let's try to quantize. Boom, boom. It's a little bit early. Boom, boom. Why does that not snap to... There we go. And this one's a bit early as well. Same here. So, not sure the best way of doing this, but I'm just going to do it this way. Maybe. Nope, can't do that. Screw it. We're just going to do it the way that I know I can do it. And I'll try and figure out a better method later. Okay. Get rid of these rogue notes. I'm going to legato all of this, and I want these to be longer. Oops. Okay. And then what was the weird place that we found the velocity? We want hold pedal. Okay, there we go. There's the obvious place for our sustain pedal. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring the... No. I was gonna bring the buffer size back, but I might do some more recording, so I won't do that yet. Let's try this. Let's see. Let's try this one. glue and quantize. See how that sounds. See, maybe do swing quantize just to see what it's like. Okay. Okay, let's take try this. Why don't we try the swing? Try it. Not quite right, but can I add extra channels, like extra tracks for more MIDI on the same instrument? Insert visual new track at end of track list. Save tracks. New track controls. Crowd. No, that's not what I want. I don't think. I mean, I could just like duplicate the track. I mean, this works, but not really what I wanted. Oh, shoot. Being able to have multiple tracks armed at the same time is something that I'm still not used to. Feels wonky to me. So, guess glue this. So I think, I want to hear this sample. It's definitely a bit of a chord more than a single note. Like a 1 and a 5, maybe? Just record something down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Wait, what's that note? I used to wonder if I listen to the sound with a different sample in here. So like without the fifth in this original tone, how different it feels. It'll definitely sound less progressive, less sort of jazzy, I think. Let me just double check to make sure that's the right note. Bell was probably not the best because it has all sorts of overtones as well. You can find a simpler sound. Okay. Okay. So +6 is the same as gonna change the buffer size. Have to. I think I want this a little bit filtered down. Is there a separate thing for filter? Nope. think I want to try going around with different drums as well. So oh man, I'm not used to this MIDI key roll, like navigating around it. I'm gonna go back to the way that I usually do drums now with bringing the drum samples in. I'll have to mess around with this sort of drum technique more later. I don't think it's necessarily not for me, it's just new to me. Okay, what if I bounce this? Nope. Not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Hits. I don't want hits, I want hats. Maybe do I want like a triplet flow? What am I doing? Yeah, a little funky. Now I'm questioning like I think I need this to have a little bit more rhythm to it. Maybe have it looping. Amp envelope, mod envelope. Maybe this on game. I guess this is basically just turning into a delay. Yeah, I don't like this sound anymore. Maybe this is why I like 3-minute challenges, is because I can't overthink things too much. Just gonna go in a left turn. Oops. Just want to move this down here. Switch to strings. The key. I did want to test out this VST today. It's another free VST, but you have to like jump through a bunch of hoops to get it. Like took a couple weeks before I got the download link for it. Something like that. It seems alright. It's like, yeah, basically you just like fill out a sort of questionnaire and then you have to wait. Mainly things about like what sort of programs do you like to use? How long have you been making music? Do you in what capacity do you make music and all that stuff? Let's see. Let's duplicate this a couple more times. Just test out some more sounds. Flutes. Yeah, no, totally. I've just been sort of mainly poking around to offer suggestions to others. Like, I've definitely downloaded plenty that I don't think are that great, and today's actually my first day messing around with this, so I'll let you know if it's actually your loss. It's pretty simple, and it sounds reasonable. There's not like a whole lot of messing with it that you can do. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that sort of sounds good without having to do very much. So if that's the type of thing that you like. Yeah, I don't like that sound anymore at all. I might even want a different kick. I need to bring this bass way down. Yeah, I think I want a more sort of subby kick. Let's see. Maybe I don't want halftime snare. Oop. I have a lot of things going right now. Let's get something down. I guess I'm just going to keep recording. I sort of want to have a longer loop because I plan on having a longer melody, but because of how it records MIDI, I think I can split it out. I'll just try it. just trying to find a melody that I feel like I'm close, but not quite where I want. Eek. Wasn't exactly what I wanted. Let's see. It was wild being able to like see this many takes. Let's see, glue and glue. What? Why is there a note being played? What am I missing? What the? Not sure what that was about. Okay, anyways. I wanted to try and quantize, see how that sounded. Because I played that with the buffer size being up, so there was a delay. Do you want this a little sooner? The end of this phrase is sort of boring to me. No, I hate the hi-hat. That tone still needs work. I'm gonna try and look for a top loop that I like. Stop. What was the... I don't know if I actually want that. It's sort of interesting. The only problem with this one is it has a fairly noticeable like snare, which where I have a snare in mine doesn't really match up. I think I want some sort of distortion on this. I need to get some different distortion units so I stop using the crush. I do really like it, but Still not completely sold on the sound, but I'm gonna move on from that sound. What do I want? This is unsaved. I should probably save it. I'm not really feeling the vibe of this track, but copy all media into product directory. Sure. We're gonna try this. I think this will keep all the samples there. a B section would be good. Like I have two different sort of drum patterns, but they can sound sort of similar. I'm sort of losing steam on this song though. I think I'm gonna take this long sweep and then just cut out the end. Just use the front. Yeah. That's definitely an idea for arrangement stuff. I still feel like it still feels a little basic to me. Doing some reverse sounds. Let's see how easy it is to do reverse sounds here. So I want to solvent. I don't think so. What is that? Let's try. Can I bounce this? Glue. And then reverse this. How do can I not just reverse it without doing it as a new take? Oh, okay. Artist. I'll have to check it out. It is sort of funny being able to have audio in the same track as MIDI. It always like throws me off. Can I do like this? That's weird. Oops. Nope, don't want that. How do I? So I want the tone to like ring out. How do I get it to ring out in this render? Okay, there we go. Glue. And then reverse. What's the hotkey for glue? There. Not exactly the cleanest way of doing it, but let's see. Yeah. It does play them both. Yeah, it's funny. What I'm curious, does it add a like it still runs this? Yeah, it still runs us through the effects. So any effects that are not yeah, I know. So it runs it through anything that is not instrument still, I guess. I don't know like if that's actually a good idea. It's just you can do it. Sort of funny. Like in this instance, I don't want to. This already is run through a distortion and a reverb. I don't want to run it through a distortion and reverb again because reversed. Yeah. Is that in the same space? I don't think it is. I don't even know if I want these. But yeah, the concept of having MIDI and audio in the same track is sort of silly. I like the concept in that you can just sort of do things and they'll work. But I sort of wonder if there's newer producers that are starting with Reaper and then somehow they're like always throwing MIDI and audio in the same track. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like how you could really take advantage of it other than having sort of consolidated tracks. I do like the fact that when you bounce a track as audio, you can still have the MIDI, and so like if I decide I want to change a note, I can like go change the note and then bounce it again, and it's all in the same track. Yeah. I also haven't fully understood how layering tracks works in this. Like in Reason, it's pretty straightforward, and I guess I always sort of assumed it's the same in this. Like when I put another track like this, is it playing the rest of this track, or does it cut off as soon as this hits? I'm not sure. I should probably use a different sample to really explore that. But then, like, how does that work with MIDI? Like, I don't know if it like cuts off that MIDI note and then plays this, or if the MIDI note still has its full length. That note definitely still plays. It's being held. So yeah, I'm not sure like how tracks overlapping interact. So it definitely is blocking this note. And this note isn't playing because the front of it isn't there. yeah, I don't know, confusing. um, Gradually, I'm learning how things work in Reaper, but there's lots of little just workflow things and the way that clips and tracks work in Reason that I guess I always sort of assume it's similar or the same in other DAWs. Sort of want this build up to be like a cutting out before the end. Oh, let's get this snap back. Do I want the snare? There's all sorts of little production tricks and stuff that sound cool that are things that I've either figured out or seen someone else do. Like the concept of dropping things out and having a one shot or a snare or something be the like having a little break of silence before it comes back in, or having the kick drum not hit on the one, hit on like the next measure. I should really do some YouTube tutorials on that sort of thing. I did YouTube tutorials on like risers and stuff. And that's definitely related. Yeah, because those little things can really make a drop in any of these sort of transitions really stand out, and just like good tools to have. Yeah, I should write this down. I need to get more in the habit of writing ideas like this down, because otherwise I totally forget. I'm just like, oh yeah, I should have done that. Production tutorials. Transition break. And I don't even know what I guess this is all sort of transition stuff, like where you have the kick drum not hit right at the beginning, and it makes the sort of, when the kick drum and or bass comes in later, it makes it stand out more. I think I'm actually gonna pause this one for now. I'm gonna go and open up some Reason tracks from yesterday. Yeah, and everyone sort of has different backgrounds and things that they can that are intuitive to them but are not necessarily intuitive to others. That as music producers, it's all like good information, and I think a lot of times people sort of assume that they're the only one that doesn't know, and so when they do learn it, I don't know, they just don't share it or like think to share it. Or maybe it just becomes like, oh, duh, that's what you do. I'm not sure. But I definitely remember sort of hearing those sorts of things and be like, oh, whoa, that's really cool. And then poking around and trying to figure out how to get it to work. And then eventually, here and there, getting it to sound good. What did we work on yesterday? Yeah, we only did 2 yesterday, I think. We did a Travis Scott one. So Travis Scott one was a 30-minute challenge based on a sample pack. Another one from r/drum kits. And the challenge was to use only sounds from this sample pack, no synths or anything. And yeah, this was that one. What is my, where I get to into this? Buffer size. Yesterday I was like all about the 2-chord songs. This was yesterday was sort of all about messing around with 808 kick stuff and just trying to get to know it better. I'm glad you like it. I forget what this sound was originally. It was just a loop and I just took the very front of it. Yeah. So that was the first one. I feel like I thought the second one was better. I can't remember. The second one looks simpler. Another 2-chord song though. There's the space one, so of course we have the ARP. I do really like tonal percussion like that. I'm not that crazy about this synth sound, but maybe too bright. Yeah, I did like this one a lot, even though it's pretty simple. But what I brought these up for initially was to sort of show um, a little bit of what I was talking about with having the kick and or bass be absent at the beginning of a measure and then come in partway through. Usually you're just like sort of cutting out the first hit, but sometimes you can cut it out for longer. I think in both of these. What? This one? Yeah, it's. Yeah, what does the original sound like? This one. Yeah, they're all the same sample. And I remember when I was doing this, I was like, why didn't I just put this in a sampler and just like play it like a melody? And I don't have a good answer for you. Just ended up how I did it. I just like transposed them individually to get the rhythm I wanted. Or melody. Yeah, just the original sound. It's like a 808 percussion or something. I think those sounds are relatively common. I feel like I can make it in a synthesizer pretty quick. But and then yeah, the way that I did it was so stupid. Like I could have just made a sampler and then put reverb on that sampler, but instead I made 3 different channels, one for like each different sort of pitch, and then I put them all into a bus together and then put a reverb on the bus, so I didn't have to make a reverb for each individual one, which works, but it's just like a roundabout way of doing it. I think originally I started throwing these ones in and I wasn't planning on doing like a melody, and then that's why I didn't put it in a sampler initially. Yeah, this synth could still use work. I don't mind what it's like doing melodically, but but yeah, it is true. It doesn't really matter how you did it if it sounds good. But from a 30-minute challenge perspective, you do want to try and improve your workflow. Particularly important for when you're working with other people. Anyways, I dug those ones from yesterday. Probably gonna clock out for the day here in a minute. I'll just play the track that we were working on, even though it's not like a completed track. Reaper is not free. It's true. I've put a total of 24 hours into Reaper. I mean, that's not like that long, but I do want to buy it soon. It being only $60, like their program is obviously really well made, and I appreciate what they're doing, regardless of if it's going to be my main software. Yeah, I mean, you can evaluate it as long as you want. just like WinRAR. But anyways, I'm not gonna lie, the strings are a little bit cringy to me. I feel like a lot of times they sound a bit cheesy. Just have some sort of intro. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I was mainly wanting to test out this new thing, VST. It's definitely something. Strings and sort of orchestral sounds are something that I am more inclined to use if I'm going for a more cinematic feel. And there's definitely lots of times when I'm doing the image challenges where I want a sort of cinematic feel, or am going for a cinematic feel. This is not in the right place. Right here. So I want to throw some reverb or something on that. But I said I was going to be stopping. I want to be able to like hold control, because you can control click to select more things, and you left click drag to select things, but you can't control left click and drag to select things. That's just throwing me off a little bit. Whoa. Oops. I'm zooming in like crazy. I don't want to zoom in this much. How do I... Abort. Huh. That's interesting to know about. At least you can zoom in really far by holding Control and Alt and then dragging a selection of where you want to zoom into. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to just do a little bit of finishing this intro and then heading out. Yeah, I'm almost done. Like 5 minutes done, or like less than 10 minutes done. 5 minutes done, probably. Yeah. Yeah, probably gonna just leave it there. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow for Friday stream. Thanks for sticking around. And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow. Anyways, until next time. I'm glad. Thanks for watching.